strengthening. There are several exercises you can easily do at home to improve muscular strength and endurance. For instance, by using elastic bands, weight straps, or your own body weight as a load. For people with MS, lower limb exercises should be given high priority, because strength deficits in MS are greater in the lower than in the upper extremities. For a beginner, 1 or 2 sets for the major muscle groups are recommended. After a few months, the number of sets can be increased to 2 or 3. In the initial stage, the number of repetitions should be around 8 to 10, and in a more advanced phase, between 10 and 15. Bridging. Bridging is an effective exercise for the buttocks and lower torso muscles. The basic version is done on a mat. Plant your feet flat on the mat and place your hands by your sides. Tighten your buttocks and lower abdominal muscles and lift your pelvis in a smooth, controlled motion until the hips are elevated. Hold the position for a second or two, and then lower your pelvis by releasing the tension slowly. Don't hold your breath during the exercise. You may want to integrate breathing in the exercise by exhaling gently through your mouth during the elevation phase and inhaling as you lower your pelvis to the starting position. A more demanding version of the task is to perform it with your feet resting on a ball. The exercise is basically the same as without a ball, but because of the unstable base, you should start carefully and lift your pelvis only slightly off the mat. An important consideration is to control your pelvis throughout the entire range of movement, so try to avoid lateral sway. Sit-ups. This is an exercise for strengthening the abdominal muscles. There are 2 possibilities for the hands. You can either clasp them behind your neck or place them on your thighs. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Now raise your torso until your shoulder blades lift off the floor. Don't use momentum to help you. You should mainly use your abdominal muscles and your hips only secondarily. You may also want to combine gentle breathing with the movement. A challenging alternative for strengthening your abdominal muscles, as well as improving stability of the pelvis, is to perform the sit-ups on a gymnastic ball. Try to keep your legs as steady as possible during the exercise. And don't forget to breathe. Leg curls. Lying leg curl. Leg curls strengthen the knee flexor muscles. The use of an ankle weight is a practical way to increase the load of the exercise. Lie on your stomach and bend one knee at least 90 degrees. Keep your hips pressed firmly against the mat during the exercise. Don't let your foot fall back on the mat. You should control the movement throughout the range. Note that it is important to fasten the weight strap tightly onto your ankle. A 1 to 3 kilogram weight is usually sufficient, the exact weight depending on your size and muscle strength. Leg curl on all fours. Keep your arms and legs approximately at right angles to your trunk. Keep your back and neck straight and look down at the floor. Now extend one leg so that it is in line with your back. Hold the position for a second or two. Then lower the leg, bringing the knee towards your stomach. Do all the repeats first with one leg and then with the other. Strengthening with an elastic band. Standing hip extension. Elastic resistive bands are easy to adjust and provide resistance for users at any level of strength and ability. Attach the elastic band to a fixed point for a safe anchor. This exercise is an example of how to improve hip extensor muscle strength. You may need support from a table or a chair to keep your balance. Keep your back straight. Tighten your buttocks and move one leg backwards without bending your knee. Having finished the exercise with one leg, proceed with the other. Be careful not to lean forward during the movement. Fix your gaze on a point in front of you to help maintain your balance. Elevation of the arm. This is an exercise for the entire arm. Keep a good posture and stand still. In the starting position, hold the band in your left hand in front of your right hip. From there, extend your elbow and move your extended arm vigorously upwards and to the side so that the band is stretched. Return your hand to the starting position and repeat the movement at a steady, controlled pace. Try to avoid lifting your shoulder more than necessary. Do all the repeats first with one arm and then with the other.